Hey everyone. Today I wanted to talk about transitions. Transitions to something better and how to handle when people who have become used to you being a certain way, not accepting of or not easily accepting you moving toward a better state of living or existence, even if it benefits them. So I talk a lot about familiarity, becoming familiar and staying familiar, and how your brain recognizes that as safe. This is your safe zone. This is your safe zone of the program that your brain has accepted is its living reality. And this program extends to every member of your immediate circle, your cipher. And that could be close family, close friends, anybody who has known you for a particular time or experience together. They just know you. They know you as, this person that they experience you as. And that person and their program is a certain way. So not only do we have our program that is a familiar program that we play automatically day in, day out, this is who we are. And then when we're trying to or striving to transition to something better, it shakes everything up. And initially it becomes this challenge for even ourselves to break this pattern of the program and create a better one for a better existence. That's not familiar. That doesn't feel safe to our brain. So initially it feels uncomfortable. There's also the programming that has been created in your immediate circle, your immediate cipher, your immediate family, friends, and colleagues that know you. And therefore, you are a piece in their program, a safe piece. Safe means familiar. You're familiar. And they know you as this. Even if they don't particularly like you, there may be something about you that they don't like, or there may be a lot of things about you that they don't like. But this is still who you are in their brain and what they see you as. And it's comfortable for the program. It might not feel comfortable to them emotionally, but it's comfortable for their program of who you are in their mind, who you are to them. So when you start making changes, that becomes uncomfortable. Even if it's a positive change, they might not even recognize that subconsciously it is an uncomfortable change, because not only are you helping or wanting to change your program to a better existence, now that by default forces everybody around you to change who you are in their program. And that's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for you. It's uncomfortable for them. Even if what you're doing is beneficial. As crazy as that sounds, it is a reality that happens within us whenever we are changing our regularly scheduled program. And when we're doing that, we are also forcing everybody around us to change their regularly scheduled program about us. And there's usually resistance. There's resistance, okay? I'll give you an example. I have struggled very much with having my older kids clean up after themselves. Okay, and talking to them and having conversations with them now, it has become brought to my attention that it is because I didn't instill some, clear discipline around what they had to do. I would tell them what to do, but my discipline follow through as a single mom was not the greatest. And I am recognizing and owning that now. So in doing so, I have started to make some big changes in our home. Now, the older children are used to me being this way. So when I say do something, they may not be punished if they don't do it. So in having a conversation recently, I said, these are things that I'm changing. These are things that I'm working on. And then it was like, well, you haven't done it this way. Okay, but it's going to be this way now. So me recognizing that this is going to be uncomfortable for them because they're not used to it, even though it's beneficial for the whole, that is one example of changing something within me and my life, and then other people around me being uncomfortable with that change, even though that change is beneficial for everybody. It's still uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because it's not part of the regularly scheduled program. So anything that you do in your life that takes you from where you are to where you want to be will cause uncomfortable transition period. And that is to be expected. But not only for yourself, it will also cause an uncomfortable transition period for everybody around you, to the point that they will resist it and fight you and make you be responsible for what you're doing that's making them uncomfortable. And there may be a lot that's brought up. This is how it was. This is what I'm used to. It's always been this way. And they will fight the new way. I just want you to really prepare for that, because it always happens. I speak a lot about the transition that happens within ourselves. I don't talk enough about the transition that happens with everybody else around you, because when you change, everything changes. When you make better choices, everything shifts. But we have to be mindful that that shift is not only uncomfortable for us, it's uncomfortable for everything around us initially. Eventually, it becomes an amazing thing, and everybody gets it, and everybody knows it. Everybody realizes this is a way better program than what we had before. But initially, it's uncomfortable. And sometimes that uncomfortableness that we notice within ourselves, and that we see the resistance that's coming our way from those around us, makes us kind of revert back a little bit. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe, it was easier the other way. Yes, it was easier the other way, because that's the program that you have created. To create a different one, it's going to feel uncomfortable at first. Eventually, when it becomes a part of your regularly scheduled program, it won't feel as hard. So I say all that to say that when you're making changes, it's going to make everybody uncomfortable, even if it's a change for the better. Don't allow anybody to pull you back to where you know that you don't want to be. Instead, support them in the understanding of what will happen later, which will be a greater existence. The uncomfortable period, it's going to happen. You can't avoid it. There's no way to avoid the uncomfortable period that comes with when you're switching your program that's familiar to a different one, to a better state of existence. It's going to be uncomfortable for you and everybody else. But just stay the course. Stay the course. Open up dialogue. Have conversations. And just be consistent. Be consistent. Eventually, everything and everybody that's uncomfortable around you, they will now be able to understand and see the part that you play in this new program. It's all up to you. You're literally changing this, not only for yourself, but for other people. You are that powerful, but you need to stay consistent and be committed. If you want to make a change, it starts with you and recognizing that it's an uncomfortable change for everybody, and staying committed through that transition will be the best thing that you can do for yourself and everybody around you. I wish you an amazing, beautiful day, everybody, and I hope that your transitions are amazing. Have a great day.